Welcome back in, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. My name is Chris. Welcome to Bourbinsane. As you can see, we have a blind flight lined up here. It's going to be a fun episode. So if you haven't seen my episode I just put out about the top 5 available whiskeys you need to have on your bar, go check that out right now first. Because what we're trying today was my top 5 list. So for those of you that haven't seen, don't spoil anything, check that out first, then come back and watch this. I wanted to do these blind, so I gave you my preliminary list of my top 5 during that episode, but I'd never actually done them all blind side by side, so I thought it'd be really cool to do that. One of my goals for 2020 was to do more blind tastings for you all during live streams, reviews, so that's what we're going to do. I can't wait. Let's talk about what made the top 5 list. Number 5 on my list was Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Then came Pikesville Rye, Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve at 120 proof. These two were tough. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, and then Old Forester 1920. So that's a loaded lineup. Proof differences in some. We'll see if that comes through. One's a rye, the rest are bourbon, so we'll see if that comes through. But I'll tell you what, you may think it's going to be easy. You know, they're all different distilleries. I should be able to pick it out. It's not easy. Any blind flight is not easy. So I've got my water here ready to go. I've got the results in here from Mrs. Bourbinsane pouring these, shuffling them up, so we don't know what it is. Numbers on the bottom of the glasses. Let's go right into number 1. Let's find out what's going to be the best. All right. Color on these are all pretty similar. I mean, this one looks lighter than the others, but just looking at the glasses at least. I'm not going to go as much into color on these, so. Ooh. A lot of nice rye spice coming through on this first. Just initial nose, I'd say it could be the Pikesville just because of the amount of rye spice that comes through. Smells higher proof. A lot of times rye spice and proof can get mixed up, shuffled a little bit, so could be the rye spice instead. Of course, Pikesville is 110, so it's got the proof and the spice. Nice creamy nose though, orange citrus. Not getting, it's almost like an orange creamsicle really, but it's got that pepperiness on the back of the nose. The finish on that, it's got that rye tingle. You know, that's got to be Pikesville. The only rye in our lineup, I'm guessing it's got to be Pikesville, but nice rye tingle. A little bit of a minty note comes through for me. Excellent mouth coating, excellent finish. First dram of the day, it's giving me a nice Kentucky hug. Let's go another sip. Great balance on the palate. You know, not too much of one note over another. Definitely tastes like a rye whiskey, but it's very friendly. And a lot of that sweetness still comes through. You know, probably like a barely legal rye. You know, assuming this is Pikesville. Who knows? All right, moving on to the next one here. Ooh, this smells toasted. This smells like some toasted chocolate. Nestle's, you know, it's like Nestle's chocolate milk powder on the grill. That's what it smells like. Vanilla ice cream with hot cocoa powder packet poured in. My wife does that all the time with her ice cream. She puts hot cocoa powder packet on top of like a vanilla ice cream and stirs that in. That's what this smells like. Nice banana note, like a Bananas Foster almost too. This has got to be the Woodford. Woodford Double Oaked, I'm guessing on this one already. Yep. It tastes underproofed. Another reason it's telling me it's Woodford. But the toasted chocolate, you know, the toasted chocolate, that oak, sweet oak with the toasted oak. You know, toasted oak, sweet oak together. Thin finish, unfortunately. You know, as mentioned before, us that are used to higher proof stuff, 90.4, assuming that's what this is tasting a little soft. Good solid flavor profile though. Very desserty. You know, as mentioned, I think Woodford Double Oaked is the one I would introduce to new friends who are just starting into bourbon. They want something that's not going to give them that huge bite and kick on the back of the palate, which a lot of new whiskey drinkers can't really handle that well. But this is one you can definitely drink neat on the rocks, sprinkle it on some ice cream. All right, sample number 3. Now, these last 3, assuming I was right on the first 2, are going to be close in proof, close in age, that kind of stuff. So might be hard to distinguish. Not much jumping out of the glass on this. Honestly, like a little bit of alcohol burn. Doesn't smell super high proof. It's more ethanol coming through, interestingly enough. Hope I don't have a bottle that turned on me. I'd say definitely a nuttiness coming through on this, leaning me to believe it's either, you know, the Wild Turkey with their nuttiness or the Knob Creek with its nuttiness. I'm not getting the nice oak and the nice brighter fruits that I tend to get in Wild Turkey products. So I'm going to, initial on nose at least, just guess this is Knob Creek 120. Okay, that palate's really good. Something funky on the nose. That palate's delicious. That's just a baking spice bomb. You know, lots of baking spices. Nice oak on the back. Not drying oak. It's that oak that just goes across the back of your palate and gives you a nice flavor. Let's give it another sip. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it's Knob Creek, but I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. These two are pretty much 100%, but I'm not 100%. It's good. You know, nice balance, nice tingling on the tongue, not the alcohol burn tingling, but the nice oak barrel tannins and the caramel brown sugar. You know, that's just what it is. All right, number 4 here. Well, now this could be the Knob Creek nuttiness. Oh, blinds are hard. I'm telling you, even different distilleries, guys. No, I mean, I'm guessing again. This is maybe the Wild Turkey. Still got a little bit of a nuttiness, which Brown Forman I don't usually get any kind of nuttiness. So nice toasted almond, toasted barrel too, you know, like that barrel char coming through. Let's give it a sip. Okay, on the palate I got more of that Wild Turkey citrus I described. Kind of like a sour apple note. Brighter fruits, but then the nuttiness and the barrel takes over. You know, the barrel takes over at the back of the palate. I'm thinking that's the Wild Turkey rare breed now. I'm going to take a sip and then take another sip of that. The mouth coating and the finish is just so good. Rare breed always gives me... I'll take sips of it or I'll have drams of it, and it reminds me of Russell's Picks, for obvious reasons, but sometimes I'm in the mood for Russell's Pick, which is a little bit even brighter to me than the Rare Breed. Rare Breed, I tend to get more oak in general compared to Russell's Picks. Every once in a while, those citrus notes just pop out, you know, especially on the palate, and that really happened on that last sip here, so that's why I'm thinking it's the Wild Turkey. All right, moving on to number 5. What a nose. What a nose. It is chocolate covered cherry. It's got to be the Old Forester. I had to have nailed this 100%, right guys? Tell me I did.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
Wrong.
proved.
Wrong.
Right? Maybe. Probably not. It's chocolate covered cherry. You know, reminiscent of even the Woodford, where it's got a little bit of that banana note. Old Forester and Woodford are both Brown Forman products, so that kind of that flavor profile is almost like a chocolate banana to me usually, you know. It smells super smooth though. The 115 proof is not coming out like I'm expecting. Maybe because we're on the 5th pour now. I feel like I'm oversure of myself and I'm going to be completely wrong on all of these. That's how I feel right now. Delicious. That's delicious. That's so desserty too. The Woodford and the Old Forester just taste so desserty to me, you know. The vanilla, banana, creme brulee, burnt brown sugar, you know. First time through, those are my initial impressions. We're going to go back down the lineup opposite way. I'm going to pause here, take about 10-15 minutes, clear the palate. Usually when this happens, I go back into it, things tend to taste differently, so we'll find out. Stay tuned.
A few moments later.
Alright everyone, we are back. Got a fresh cup of water here. Took about 15-20 minutes, let these air out. I took the caps off and let them breathe a little bit since we have some higher proof stuff. I'm curious to see if things have changed. Let's go back into it. We'll start opposite end and work our way back. Number 5. Ooh, even more sweetness came through. You know, now that banana note I was describing is not jumping out at me. I think I talked myself so much into what these were the first time down in round 1 that I don't know. Make a fool of myself. This is giving me a little bit of nuttiness now. I don't remember getting nuttiness at all in this the first time through. A little bit of nuttiness coming through. But still that chocolate cherry almost. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. That's throwing me for a loop now. I was so sure that was Old Forester 1920, but I am not so sure now. For some reason, that reminded me of a Knob Creek a little bit now. I have not had my Knob Creek bottle I have here. I haven't had it in a long time, so I don't know for sure. This is going to be tough, guys. All right, let's go to number 4. Still smells like turkey. This one still smells like turkey. That age, man, that turkey, that wild turkey rickhouse. If you've been to Kentucky, you've been in the rickhouse itself, which is an experience unlike anything. Wild turkey was one of my favorites. Speaking of which, I'm going to be still finishing my Bourbon Trail Distillery series. Wild turkey is upcoming very soon, so keep an eye out for that. This smells like a rickhouse. I think it's Wild Turkey's rickhouse. We'll find out. Whatever that is, it's really good. That's so good. Toasted almond, almond-covered caramel, and caramel, the brown sugar. Barrel char comes through. Just everything you want in a bourbon. All right, back to number 3. First time through, I thought this was Knob Creek, so now I'm curious to see side by side here with number 5. Well, I am not sure now. Three might be Old Forester 1920, honestly. It could be. I'm getting more oak coming through on 5, actually. More oak, which leads me to believe it's probably Knob Creek. More chocolate cherry in this now. Damn it! I was so sure the first time through! This, no banana though. I'm still not getting the banana. Damn. Damn. I don't know. I'm leaning towards 1920 now as number 3. The whole thing in this whole blind tasting is to find out what my favorite is. So it doesn't matter what the whiskey is. You know, I keep mentioning what I'm guessing the whiskey is, which I shouldn't do because I'm probably so wrong, but oh gosh. That's Knob Creek. That's Knob Creek, right? Tell me that's Knob Creek, right? It's got to be. Okay, this should be easy. These are all different distilleries, all different flavor profiles. This is not easy. If you have these 5 bottles, go pour yourself right now and do it blind. Find out. It's more like Knob Creek now to me. More age, which I believe it's older than, you know, the 1920s, undisclosed. But if I was guessing, doesn't taste as old. Let's go to number 2. That's still Woodford Double Oaked. For sure. That's still dessert in a glass. Vanilla ice cream. Shaved, it's like shaved almonds. Candy-coated cinnamon almonds you'd get from, not as much cinnamon, I guess, but from the fair, like sprinkled on vanilla ice cream. Ooh, but you know what it is? It's butter pecan ice cream. That's what they call it, right? Butter pecan ice cream. That's what it is, because it's got a little bit of that waxy nuttiness in it, but the toasted oak makes all the difference. So creamy and so rich on the nose. Underproofed again. There's the banana note though. Like the banana note is there. Like that's Brown-Forman 100%. Son of a bitch. I don't know. This is tough. This is so tough. This is like I just want to get this right for my personal ego. Like I should be able to do this. It's Knob Creek. Why does that smell like turkey now? This is frustrating, guys. This is frustrating. Kind of smells like turkey now, but that's got to be turkey. That's got to be turkey. This is uncool. This is difficult. I'm telling you, blind is best. Blind is best. All right, last sample. We'll do some comparing and we'll pick our winners. Still smells rye. Such creamy rye though. I mean, it's like a vanilla orange creamsicle, like one of those creamy pops. I don't know, creamsicles. It smells nice and rich and creamy. It's definitely rye whiskey. Definitely rye whiskey, but it's so friendly. So friendly. Great flavor profile. Like I say, like the mintiness comes through. A little bit of that white pepper on the back of the palate, but not much. Just a great mouthfeel. Super sweet still. I mean, with that orange creamsicle note I was describing. Nice and sweet, very friendly. This is going to be tough. Off camera, I'm going to do some side-by-side comparing. See if I can figure the hell out what's going on here. We'll be back in just a second.
A few moments later.
All right, everyone, we're back. I still don't know really what's going on, but we're going to find out. Let's talk about order for me. So order for what I'm enjoying most today. You know, this can change based on what I like, what I don't like. Let me order them first, and then I'll grab the bottles as we reveal what they are. So number 1 is going to come in last for me today, and that's Pikesville, but so good. If I was in the mood for a rye, obviously this would come out on top. Like it's so good. Today I'm feeling more in a bourbon mood because we're drinking 4 other bourbons on top of this. So this is going to come in number 5. So I'm guessing it's Pikesville. I'll also say my guesses as we do this, just for fun, you know. Coming in at number 4, I am going to go with number 2, which is Woodford in what I think. That's got to be Woodford. If that's not Woodford, I should be off YouTube. Like that has got to be Woodford Reserve. Great whiskey. The reason I put it this low is because it's underproofed, but the flavors that come through are excellent. Like I love those dessert qualities. If you just want to come down here and sip some dessert, that's what you go for. It is. I still don't know what these 3 are. You know, I really don't. As far as what I'm liking the most today, I think this number 5 is going to come in 3rd place for me. upon going back to it, I really think this is going to be the Knob Creek. I think it's the Knob Creek. I'm getting more oak than I am on sample 3. More oak, and it's kind of a little bit of a drying oak, which I don't enjoy as much. Still an excellent whiskey. Excellent whiskey. It's a little bit alcohol forward. I think letting these things open up for 20 minutes helped a lot. Because I was getting a lot of astringency on one of these before, and second time through I didn't get any at all. That helped a lot. Number 2 is going to be sample number 4, which I think is Wild Turkey. It's got to be the rare breed. Very good. Very good. I just like Wild Turkey's profile, assuming that's what it is, apparently. And that's why it fared so high. And then number 1, I think it's 1920. I think it's 19... I think so. I don't know. I think so. So let's find out. Let's find out. This is pretty much my order for what I put them in before I did this blind. Pikesville and Woodford were switched, assuming that's what it is. So let's find out. Handy dandy envelope. Number 5. Coming in number 5 is sample number 4, which is Pikesville. So that's the rye. Pikesville, it is, you know, it's delicious. It's a delicious product. Rye whiskey, always keep it stocked. You know, cocktails on its own, any way is fine. You know, you just have to be in the mood for that rye whiskey. That's the only thing. But this is an excellent offering from Heaven Hill. One of my favorites. I keep trying to put those on the wrong shelf. Let's go to number 4, which is sample number 5. Woodford Double Oak. Thank God. I can still be on YouTube for another week. Oh, it's really delicious. If you can imagine Woodford Double Oaked, amplified in proof up to about, I don't know, like 110, 115? Come on, that would be so good. A high proof dessert? That just sounds fantastic. So, a high proof dessert, that's how I'm picturing Old Forester Barrel Proof is going to be. Let me get some love for Old Forester Barrel Proof. Like, come on. That's going to be some good stuff, right? Right. Number 3, I'm sorry guys, this episode's probably going a little long, I'm sorry, but thank you for all hanging out, is sample number 3. Gosh, sample number 3. Knob Creek 120, okay. Okay, so first time through, I was describing this as chocolate covered cherry, and you know what? It seriously has some cherry notes in it, which I don't think I've ever gotten on a Knob Creek pick, or Knob Creek before. Picks can vary, so you don't know, but anyone else get that cherryness on Knob Creek? Cherry and a little bit of the barrel char chocolatey note. It's so weird, but definitely more aged than sample number 1, so I think that's the reason why I was able to pick it out finally. But I could not have been more wrong the first time through. Geesh. Blind is best. Blind is best. Sample number 2 is number 2, which is rare breed. Okay, so eventually we got around to the right conclusion on these guys. Rare breed, just such a good bottle. $35, $40 to $45. Like, is there a better bottle out there? Probably not. Probably not. 6-8, 12-year-old whiskeys. The age comes through. The delicious Wild Turkey nuttiness, that profile comes through. This and Russell's picks, I wish I could have put both on my top 5 available bourbons list. Full disclosure, you should stock both of them. Russell's picks are fantastic too. An excellent whiskey. That leaves number 1. Go figure, who would have thought? Old Forester 1920. Yep. It is. It's the priciest on the list, actually. You know, at the $55 to $60 price point. Worth every penny. Every single penny you'd ever spend on 1920. It is just so good. And I didn't even know it until second time through. Second time through came and I realized it. But it is, you know, a fantastic product. Always stock this, guys. You know, always, please. I know it's pricey, and you may think I'm crazy for recommending it at the price point. If you can get a Ledge Creek Barrel Proof, sure. go ahead and stock that instead. But you know, I can't consistently. So this one I can consistently get. I love it. I look forward to drinking it every night, and that's a huge thing. So with ice on its own, even in a cocktail, yes, I've done it in a cocktail. So good. Wow. This was a lot of fun. You know, I love doing these blinds, especially like on live streams where I can talk to you guys back and forth. Even on a review, even though it probably went really long, like I said, it's a lot of fun doing this. So please do let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed watching this. If you like these blind tastings, I'm happy to do a lot more. I want to do a lot more this year. A lot of themes, whiskey themes out there. Bottled and Bond head-to-head, 10-year plus head-to-head, available options, budget options. So there's so much we can do with this, and I really want to keep it going. So please do let me know if you want to see it. I appreciate y'all hanging out. For those of you that watched the whole episode, holy crap, thank you so much. Please do, again, one more time I'll mention, check out my Patreon page. I am going to be giving away at least a couple bottles of whiskey this year. So, to my patrons only. You know, for those who support on Patreon, I'm going to be doing probably, I'm guessing quarterly. So probably 4 bottles this year I'll be giving away. And I'm thinking they're going to be store picks of stuff I have locally that I enjoy. I'll just buy 2 instead of 1. And that's going to be really great for patrons. You know, there's already samples you can get. Glencairns, t-shirts like we have. So a lot of cool stuff over there if you want to check it out. One more mention is you saw the whiskey hats on top of the Glencairns. If you want some of those, they're still available. I'm down to less than half now. So if you guys want them, do send me an email, bourbinsane@gmail.com, and I'll get you taken care of. Thank you all for being here today. Really, it means a lot. I will see you all very soon. Stay insane, everyone.